Lesson 2, Laws. In this lesson, you are going to learn about the role of a moral compass in government and the characteristics of a good government. Today's vocabulary: law, a rule created by government to protect citizens and punish the wrongdoers. Conscience, a person's moral sense of right and wrong. Moral compass, an internalized set of values and objectives that guide a person with regard to ethical behavior and decision making. What do you think are some of the key characteristics of a good council or a good government? Some key characteristics of a good council and a good government are making laws for the benefit of the states and its citizens, qualified people with good experience, fairness, equality, justice, focuses on the states and people's needs, not on individuals, commitment to protect citizens. I need from you to consider these scenarios. What would you do if you were faced with these scenarios? Number 1, imagine a new student in your school who has recently moved from another country. A group of students making fun of him because maybe he has a strong accent, and of course during the break time they are always surrounding him and mimicking the way he talks. How can you help? If your answer is to stop those students and discuss for them the importance of accepting and respecting those newcomers, it means that your conscience is leading you the right path, and it means that your moral compass is working properly. Look at the second scenario. You find money on the floor in the bathroom. How do you decide whether to keep the money or give it to the teacher? Or more specifically, how are you going to decide? What are you going to do with the money? If your answer is to give the money for the teacher, it means that your moral compass is leading you the righteous path. So, let us now talk about the laws and the rules. Law is a system of rules, and you can say law is a system of guidelines. Those guidelines are enforced through social institutions to govern the behavior. The law is very important to the community and the country because it provides the people with the norm of a conduct, and it shapes the policies, economics, and the society in different ways. The objective of the law is to bring order in the community or to the country so its members can progress and develop with security regarding the future. Rules are intended to move us in a certain direction that we assume is good or prohibit movement in direction that we believe is bad. Governments set rules and laws based on values of equality and justice. Why do we abide by laws and rules? You might say this is because you are afraid of the consequences, but for sure this is not the correct answer. You must abide by the laws out of respect, out of feeling that you have this responsibility. Why do we need rules and laws in the society? We need them, of course, to create a set of correct ways of behavior, to provide protection, security, equality, and justice in the society. Of course, laws in the UAE are tackling different aspects like food, transport, and more. Why, for example, in transport, you cannot, for example, drive a car without having a driving license? Can you consider the consequences? Yes, of course. you might cause a very dangerous and severe accident that will lead us to lose a lot of people's lives. So laws are for each and every citizen. Why? To be protected. For example, in food, we have laws in food because we need to protect the people from sickness. We have laws in land transport because we need to protect the people from car accidents, and so on and so forth. I need from you to consider this quote about Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan. May Allah place peace upon his soul. One's homeland is like a tree that constantly requires the care and the attention of its citizens. Every UAE citizen is committed to serving his nation and working toward its prosperity and welfare. If you consider this quote very carefully, you will discover that Sheikh Zayed wanted to improve the life of all the citizens, and the government should protect the citizens. And having laws in the country is mainly to protect the citizens. He also says that citizens should take care of this tree. That is to say, to make it grow well and respected. By the tree we mean the government and the country. And this is the healthy relationship between the citizens and their country, a relationship of respect and protection. To sum up, laws are very important to protect the citizens and to make sure that all the people are treated fairly and equally. If you want to just imagine a classroom without rules, what might the situation be? Of course, you are not going to be able to learn properly. Laws and rules are very important to live peacefully and safely. Thank you for listening and see you next time.